So I haven't checked on the ice in at least 10 days, maybe a bit more than that. So I'm gonna hop on the ice and check a few different spots. You can see over here, it looks a little bit different than some of the other corners. So I'm just gonna see what kind of condition the ice is in and what I need to do to smooth it out. So the good thing is it's solid. I thought there would be some water coming up around the edges here because that's what this kind of looks like. So there might be a little bit of liquid underneath the few inches of ice, but I can't really tell. It's not cracking. So that's a good sign. Should be able to skate soon. So as I mentioned, I don't know if you can see it, but when I come in this corner here, you can see water is coming up around the edges. So what that means is I do have a good top layer of ice, but underneath that there is still water, and what it does is it will come up around the edge and then sit on top of the ice just when you have weight on it. You can see that's happening here, over here, and in this corner. So I can still skate on it, but it means there's still some freezing that needs to be done, but I'm very close to being able to skate. And then the last thing is the condition of the ice. So you couldn't skate on it as it is. I don't know if you could tell, but it's very bumpy. So I'll have to flood it at least once, probably 2 or 3 times. You can see these here. So these are all frozen, but they'll come off pretty easily. So what I'll do is I'll send a puck across the ice, and you should be able to see how uneven it is. So although it's frozen, it does need a little bit of TLC. I'm gonna have to flood it 2 or 3 times, likely, maybe scrape a few areas, like these high points here, and then let it freeze. You can see over in this corner, it's got a lot of that liquid coming up around the edge, so ideally I'd like that to freeze. So what I'll probably do is flood it right now, maybe another once or twice today, and then tonight's supposed to be minus 12 or 13 Celsius, so I should be able to get, it's cracking a bit, should be able to get a pretty good freeze tonight, and then I think it will be pretty much solid, if not solid, very close. At the very least it'll be skatable. So I will do a flood and then show what the ice looks like after. So I did 2 floods and the rink looks pretty good. It's not perfectly smooth, so a few more floods will fix that, but it's smooth enough that if you were to stick handle, the puck wouldn't jump up on you at all. So I think we're ready to finally skate.